What's cracking, people? I just wanted to check in one time tonight. I'm sitting in my brand new lean-to shelter. Actually, it's the same shelter, but I've done a big update to it today. I didn't get any of it on film because I just wanted to get it done. It would have been helpful if I'd had somebody sit here and use my phone for me and film it, but it's done. I put a metal roof on it. I got pallet walls all around the outside. I'm going to show you everything tomorrow, and it'll still be on this same video, but I'm just enjoying it right now, and I'm really satisfied with it. And I'll show you exactly what I did to it tomorrow. But tomorrow I'm going to try to do some coffee down here, have a fire and stuff like that, and show you what I did. Just a quick video just to pop in and say what's up and show you what I've done, and then expect something big video coming within a week or so. Alright, catch you in a little bit. Yum yum. Well, it's Sunday nighttime again. I never made it down to the campsite today for coffee and to show you all the upgrading I did to it. So we'll do that another day. Very soon. Howdy ho, howdy ho. Off to the woods we go. Trying out my new selfie stick. I'm going to show you guys the shelter that I did, the updates to it. I know I've been trying to get down here for a couple days now, but here it goes. So we got the tin roof on there. This thing should be watertight now, and it's pretty big sheets of tin that I put on here. 3 pieces, and I even tried to cut some of it to make it fit. That stuff's hard to cut if you don't have the right tools, but it's on there solid, screwed down to the support poles, and everywhere that I put a screw in it, I made sure I siliconed over top of it to keep any kind of water out of it. Don't want it getting wet. But it's covered up pretty good. The outside, here's the walls. I painted everything army green, olive drab green. You can see pallets, pallet wall standing there. So that's the 2 on this side. Now I got the back side done. 2 more pallets, and they're resting just like they need to be, painted, looking good. This tarp here, all I gotta do is just undo the bungees on both ends. I can let it down because sometimes I want this end open. But had to piece some pallet wood together there. Looking pretty good, pretty solid. Check out the inside. Got the pallet pieces all through there, nice and walled off. Got everything back in here. It took me all day to do this, man. And check this out. The underneath of this metal was white, so I spray painted it black after I got it up here. Every bit of it. I've got an extra can of paint, and I see some places that I missed, so I'm going to touch it up. But I even painted the support poles black. I just thought, you know, why have it looking all halfway, because I got paint on it. But I think it looks pretty good, man. Got some stuff hanging up over here in the corner. There's my mattress. But yeah, that's it. The roof extends out way further than it did before. So that right there should keep me really dry. Keep this area dry from getting all muddy if it rains. Supposed to get a lot of rain tomorrow. That's gonna suck. Just wanted to show you the progress, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. So probably in the next day or 2, I'm gonna come down here and build a fire or something. Just hang out and try to have a good old grand old time out here. And I'll catch you when I'm out here, man. what's up everybody? I am finally out in the woods and I could not be more happy. Oh, it's been a long time coming, man. I'm staying overnight tonight. Sleeping all night. Supposed to be a chance of rain, and probably gonna rain pretty good, so we'll see how the old shelter holds up. But got the fire ripping. But I want to show you guys a new piece of gear that I just got, and really this has been what this whole video is all about. I knew I was going to make this video about this piece of equipment because I was so excited to get it, and I didn't really think that I would be able to get it, honestly, because the price was kind of high, but somehow I made it work. And I cannot say enough about this backpack because I watched Luke on the outdoor review demonstrate this backpack, and I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. I had to have it, and I've bought a bunch of backpacks, man, and this is the first one that I've bought with a frame on it, and all the other backpacks I couldn't fit enough in it. If I put too much in it, it was too heavy, maybe, you know, pull me backwards. I'm all about having that backpack that I can put everything in it for winter, you know, extra clothes, everything I could possibly need in it. And you know, you might say, well, why you need such a big backpack to come down here to your little campsite behind your house? Well, I mean, yeah, it is a little much, but I like it. It's comfortable. I can pick it up. I'm not going to use it every single time. I still can just throw it in a little assault pack, you know, whatever I need, but this backpack is absolutely amazing, and that's what this video is about. It's me celebrating getting this backpack and the new shelter, the updated shelter, and everything's just kind of worked out so I can finally get out here on a night off and enjoy it and debut my new backpack. This is the backpack from Varusteleka. It's hard to say that. They're from Finland. They're the biggest military surplus store in Europe, and ordered this thing online, and it was here in 4 days, and all I paid was $20 for overseas shipping. You know, and that, I mean, I could have paid like $8 or $9 and it would have been here a few days later, but I think it's well worth it. But I'm so excited that I got it. So there she is. She's a beauty. Oh my gosh. This is the website right here. I'm going to put the link where you can get it. I'm also going to link Luke's outdoor gear review video at the end of this, in the description of this video. This thing's got the roll down top, and it's got the nice buckles. The Molly webbing is absolutely on point, perfect. There's not a lot inside in the bag. It's just a big cavity with the drawstring divider, so you can separate it from the sleeping bag area. I've got my wool blanket rolled up in there right now, and it's doing pretty well. So I know I'll be able to put a light sleeping bag in there, and possibly the wool blanket as well. But I can always just strap it to the outside if I have to. Inside there's a water hydration bladder on the back side of it, and it's got the opening on the back. I'm going to do a gear layout to show you everything that I have on a separate video that's in there. I'm not going to do that tonight, of course, but this thing is awesome, man. I got my canteen cover right there. The cup's in there. There's the canteen, and it's got these big pockets on the side. Got a Fisker's hatchet in there. I crammed an extra pair of socks to change into in there tonight, so I don't have to dig into my clothing bag. I got a U.S. military official issue wet weather bag with all my extra clothes inside, and then everything else piled on top of it. I got my Totes titanium pot in there. I got all kinds of stuff. I'll show you all that later. But it's got these two big pockets on the outside. In there I got an Nalgene full of water. It's in there. You can't see it. But so this backpack is absolutely outstanding. And tomorrow when get the little thing out of the way there. Tomorrow when it's daylight, I'll show you a little bit more all the way around it. But let me tell you, putting this thing together, it came with no instructions. I had to go to the website and go to the backpack, and it had a link to the instructions on how to put it together. And I was like, what in the world? How am I going to get this thing together? But once you start doing it and get into it, it all starts clicking, and you start to see. When I was in the military, I had to put my my Alice pack together, and that's been a long time ago. I'm 41 now, and I was 26 when I went into the military. So that's a long time it's been since I put a backpack together with a frame. And but this one went together very easy. Once I got into it, it just all started clicking together, and I got it together and made all the adjustments that I need. But it's well worth it. You need to put it together if you buy it, because you need to know how to make all those adjustments. And Luke even says that in his review video. He does an excellent job. You guys need to check him out. It's the Outdoor Gear Review. But if it wasn't for him, I'd have never saw this backpack. This is the last backpack I'm ever buying. I've got enough backpacks. I don't need another one. So this thing's gonna last a lifetime. So yeah, I'm staying out here tonight, and the low's only going to be like 50. It's only going to get down to like 50 degrees tonight. There's rain coming in. It's not going to be that cold. I don't really have a whole lot of firewood. I've got a little bit more than this. If I run out of firewood, I don't think it's going to be a problem, because I'm going to be warm all night. But I'll show you what I'm going to show you what wood I have right now. It's just a bunch of little stuff. I got a couple that I can saw up real quick. That's some pretty hard wood. And back in there where I went earlier, there's a lot of stuff, man. And I've noticed that I'm clearing it out, and I'm having to go further and further. And yeah, there's a 2-lane road right through there if you keep going. You know, kind of like Joe, you hear the airplanes going over all the time. Well, you hear cars here, because this is just a little stretch of woods, man. But I'm probably gonna go back here and find a lot more firewood, because this is not gonna cut it. I want to make sure I get a firewood stash for in the morning, because I'm gonna get up and cook some food and make some coffee. And depending on the rain, I've got, you know, a couple little small projects that I'm going to work on and get that on video. Just, you know, just a little bushcrafty kind of stuff. But look at that. Look at that backpack, boy. I am so super stoked. It's unbelievable. I am so excited about that backpack, if you can't tell already. A customer of mine gave me this, it's a small barrel. It's been cut in half. It's a little rusty. It's got one rust hole right there, but I can put something under that. What I'm planning on doing with this area right here, this is right behind, just to the left, just to the right side of my shelter. But this is a round area right here, so I'm gonna use this area and I'm gonna prop that up on a couple rocks or something, lay it on its back, and use that as a fire pit. And I plan on being able to have a tent in this area. I'd like to get one of those hot tents with a wood stove in it and put it right here. But any kind of tent, if somebody else wants to come camp out here, pop your tent up right here. I'll sleep in my shelter, and you have your own little fire pit right here. So I'm going to do that. That's what that's for. So I'm going to go out here and get some firewood. Let's go check on the dishwashing station. that thing's empty. Got another jug of water right there. I'll be using that for sure tomorrow. I'm gonna go get some more wood. I need to eat something before I go to sleep tonight. So I got some Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs. I'm gonna eat those in the pot tonight. And let's get it. You know, these Chef Boyardees probably ain't really good for you. Actually, I know they're not. But they're pretty damn good, you know what I mean? The meatballs will taste real nice. Right about now. Man, I live on a dead-end road, right? And up at the top of the hill up here, if I walk straight through the woods behind my fire pit, I would be on somebody else's property. And a new family just moved in up there, and there's another house right across from them at the end. And they've got some dogs in a fence back there. But I know for a fact we've got coyotes and possibly wolves out here, because it just sounded like to me some coyotes came up to that dog in the fence back there, and they were all going crazy. And I guess the homeowner came outside, and all of a sudden it just stopped, like quiet. I don't know if it was like several dogs or what, but it didn't sound like dogs. They were crying, sounded like coyotes and all kinds of stuff. They were probably trying to get in there to that dog. That would be some crazy-ish, man. I'm gonna set that bad boy right on those hot coals right there. Yep. It won't take these long to heat up in this thing, man. All I gotta do is get them warm. I'm good to go. Spaghetti and meatballs. Gotta wear gloves when you're doing stuff like this, man. Be careful, because you will burn yourself. Because it is hot. Hot or not. Worked up a sweat out here, man. I had to lose the wool cap. It is not cold at all. I'm gonna eat this stuff and have a couple more beers, and then lay it down. I'm excited about in the morning what I have to cook for breakfast and coffee as well. I love mornings, man. I love mornings when you have time to wake up and enjoy your morning the way you want to enjoy it, instead of having to get up, rush, put your clothes on, get out the door to be at a job at a certain time, you know. And if you got mornings like, you know, like I'm gonna have tomorrow, you gotta enjoy it. I don't like to sleep late. I used to when I was younger, but I've been doing this job for so long that I have to get up, you know, sometimes 5:30, most of the time around 6:30. But when you can get up and enjoy a morning the way you want to enjoy the morning, mornings is the best, man, because it's just a new day. Everything's fresh and bright, and you have way more energy in the mornings. So looking forward to the morning. Looking forward to a good night's sleep. I just put some more logs on the fire. That's all I'm going to add to it to the rest of the night. The rain's already starting. I can hear it hitting the top of the shelter. It's raining for sure. And guess who just came down to join me? He might be sleeping with me tonight. It's little Hal. Hal, you gonna sleep with me tonight? So I'm about to lay this mattress down, organize all this stuff, get my bed ready, and I'm about to get in it. I'm gonna finish that beer first, and what's left in that canteen, a little bit of whiskey, and I'm gonna straighten that fire out. This big pine log, man, that thing's probably gonna burn the rest of the night. It's burning so slow. I've had it in here this whole time, so I'm not too worried about that one, but I do want to lay that down so it doesn't fall out or anything. I'm not relying on a fire for warmth tonight for sure. So when it goes out, that's it. I got my little got my morning wood stash right here. Oh my god, did I just say morning wood? I did. I got my morning wood stash right there. Oh yeah, these stupid chairs, man. I gotta get rid of these chairs. The only reason I have chairs down here is because sometimes when I'm out here doing stuff, my lower back starts hurting. So if I'm sawing wood, chopping wood, bending over and stuff, and starting a fire, if I sit on this bench, it's just not good for my lower back. So I got to make myself sit straight up. So that's why these chairs are down here. Maybe one day I'll make some little bushcrafty chairs or something like that, or get some other kind of camping chairs that will fold up or something. But it is what it is. Right, Hal? That's right. You're going to have to get up, because all this is getting laid out. Got that fire laid out good. I got everything ready over here, man. And check out that guy. He's already curled up next to me. He's ready to go to sleep. We're gonna go to sleep. Normally he would go inside at night, but I guess everybody up there sleeping, so he can't get in. So it's a good thing that I'm down here so he can sleep with me tonight, right? But I love this stuff, man. I absolutely love this stuff. So I got my water here and got my flashlight, got my gloves and all that stuff. Check out this selfie stick, man. This was like $6 at Walmart. It's got the little plug-in. This thing extends out though. I can just pull it, like it extends out about 4 feet. But it's got the little plug-in. You plug it into your headphone jack in the back of your phone, and you can push the button. Who am I telling? Y'all probably know this. It takes pictures only. You can't make it record a video by pushing the button. So, and if you have this plugged in, there's no sound on your video. So remember that. So if you want sound on your clip, pull this out. But yeah, a little selfie stick. It's working pretty good because I can prop it up. I'm thinking about zip tying or like cut me off a stake, a small stake, real sharp, so I can stab this thing in the ground, and it'll just stand up so I can film. I've been propping it up on trees and stuff like that tonight. But like $6, man. Selfie stick, nothing special. They got the Bluetooth ones and all that stuff, but I don't care about all that jazz yet. As long as it's helping me set my phone up to film, I'm all about it. And this one is. It was pretty cheap. Somebody down there in the muscle car doing a burnout. I don't know if you heard that or not. But backpacks at the end. Look at the pallets, man. Look at the walls of my shelter. Got some extra bungees hanging here. I'm gonna hang my headlamp right there, so it's right above me, so I can grab it. Hal's ready to go to bed. Here's a piece of tarp that I was trying to use as a bivvy cover, and I don't think anything in here is gonna get wet. It kind of quit raining. I could cover my backpack up. I know I'm not gonna get wet tonight, but I got my mattress laid out. Got my comforter and got the wool blanket on there. I should be totally fine. Oh, and a pillow. I'm not once I get one of those whoobies, the poncho liners. I'm trying to get a real one, not a remake. I will use that as my pillow, a poncho liner, not a pillow. I don't even want to buy one of those down pillows like some of these guys have. I mean, just use a poncho liner, just fold it up. That's your pillow. Plus, it's an extra little blanket. It's the whoopee. And my weapon of choice tonight, in case somebody try to roll up on me, is this machete. That's my weapon of choice tonight. And it's gonna be right here by my side. Tomorrow, little projects I was talking about. I bought a huge roll of twine at a hardware store. Check that out. $8. Look how big that thing is, man. So what I've done is I split a piece of wood, took my hacksaw, put a little slit right there, put another slit on this end, tied a knot in it, and I wrapped up some twine. And I'm going to do that to some paracord tomorrow, especially this one, because I get this stuff all tangled up in a knot and I can't even get it undone. So I'm gonna go cut a piece of wood. You know, I kind of filed it down with my knife and stuff and carved it up real nice, and wrap that twine around it. It's good to kind of hang around because, you know, you can lock it in with the slit that you make right there on both ends. That way it doesn't get all messed up. And that's what I'm going to do to my paracord tomorrow. That's my little bushcraft projects I was talking about. But I'm about to go ahead and lay it down, get some sleep. Alright guys, good night. I'm heading into bed. I'll catch you in the AM. Well, I had to get up and go pee already. I think it's like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. But I got it started raining pretty hard. And the raindrops coming off the trees were like sporadically just making music on the top of this roof, man. It's keeping me awake. So I laid the piece of that tarp that I was going to use as a bivvy cover, I laid it on top to try to stop a lot of the pounding of water just hitting the top of this thing. I guess that's what you get when you got a metal roof. I went ahead and laid the that long pine log down flat in the fire pit. So now I got a long fire going. That's the last two I'm putting on there. I'm gonna save that one for tomorrow, and the rest of that. The little kitty cat, he's been sleeping with me. I went to sleep for a little bit, but yeah, I had to lay that tarp on there, man, because the sound of that was driving me nuts. And yeah, I mean, you would think you would like to hear rain on a metal roof, but this is a little loud. Good morning. It's time to get up. It's about 8:30. I had to get up several times. Just, you know, put a little bit more wood on the fire. I kept having to get up to pee, as usual. And went back to sleep. Yeah, I slept pretty good. Pretty warm. Still not that cold. It's not raining anymore. I don't think it's been raining for the last couple hours, so it didn't really rain a whole lot. Today's Saturday, so I think today's the big rain day. So I'm gonna get up and get this fire going, and go ahead and get to cooking some breakfast and coffee, man, and get out of here. Yep. There's the framework and the shoulder harness and the back pad of that backpack. Check that out. She's nice. She's real nice. So I just got a piece of wood here. I think it's a piece of pine. I split it in half. So now I'm just going to clean it up with my knife. Get all the bark. Smooth out the edges a little bit. Get all the bark off of it. It don't have to be anything special. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could take sandpaper and really sand it up, make it look good, but all I'm going to do is just wrap my paracord around this thing. So what I'm going to do is take my little Gerber's multi-tool saw here. I'll make a slit right here. It's going to have to be pretty wide for the paracord to fit in it. And then flip it over to the other end and do another slit at the end on the opposite side. That'll hold my paracord. Boy, that fire is blazing right now. Maybe just a little bit deeper. Now I'm going to do the other end. So now I'm just going to attempt to unwrap my paracord without getting it completely jammed up, which is going to happen. See what I mean? See what I mean? Maybe I just don't know how to unwrap it. Right there's the end result. I'm not going to tell you how long it took me to untangle all that mess. But it took a little bit. But it won't get tangled up anymore. Go big or go home. Hydration is key for all you bushcrafters out there. Steak's looking pretty done there. You know it's a rule, you gotta let a steak set for 5 minutes before you eat it. Something about it just lets it set up, lets all the juices settle and all that stuff. That coffee's gonna be good. This is a breakfast of champions right here. This is a real breakfast. None of that carb crap. That is so good right there. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Coffee's hot. But I put a lot of work into this video, and it means a lot to me, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm about done. I'm going to eat some of this steak. Of course, I'm not going to eat all of it. Probably. I'll give some to the wife and the little boy. But this is it. I'm going to get packed up and get out of here. Guys, be safe out there. Safety first, as always. And enjoy your next adventure. Catch you later.